I'm trying to look if I can buy maybe like some of these properties at some point. They look amazing, right?
Oh, you're property shopping.
Yeah, looking around a little bit.
Oh
Really?
shit.
One second, I'll
You
call.
guys
Hang
still
on
live in
real quick.
Sandy?
Yeah, but like the sand.
You know,
it's
the guy with the
bad
warrant?
for this.
Sure.
Oh, one of the ones we were gonna push.
It gets everywhere.
Why don't we do it right now?
Oh, we can. Where are you?
What's your ping?
Okay, mister?
I am 22.
Like you've fallen or something?
All right.
Well,
Channel
we have EMS, mister. We can give
4.
a call for you if you like.
Well, I would do that in a moment.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I'm a strong guy, all right.
Hey.
I'm not going to call for help like that. Yeah, what's up?
There's something about a warrant that got fucked up with you. Is that accurate?
Something with a warrant.
Yeah.
Depends. Like what exactly are you talking about, sir?
Something about not pleading guilty. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. Sure.
I got you. All right. Well, I do apologize. I know we're gonna get that corrected. So, all said.
So.
I'm sorry.
I hope so.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me just dump this. Here. Let me talk to you about it a little bit. I just heard about it this morning, and
no room.
give me one sec. Give me a second.
Radio check.
Good,
All
thank you.
Just throw that on the ground. All right. There we
Oh
go.
my god. What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh dear.
This is a dangerous neighborhood, I think.
Jesus
Yeah, it is.
fucking
Seems like
Christ.
that.
All right. So, could you break it down for me? What went down?
What was that?
Can you break it down for me? Like, so what happened? I heard a little bit about
No,
this.
like
this
I got
morning.
a subpoena report from Brook Roof.
Mhm.
And in that subpoena report, it was stated for an incident at the vineyard, like I don't know,
Yeah.
a month ago or so. That I
Okay.
pled guilty to all charges, but I can assure you I didn't plead guilty. I never pled guilty, so I don't know what cop did like a wrong state or like I don't know, wrong paperwork. And I
When you guys
don't
up
know, it
by
looks a bit
the
corrupt to me, man.
mansions in
Like if
Vinewood, we have a
that
gentleman
subpoena
here that's
went
gonna
through
have to
because
get
of that,
placed
I'm
under
a
arrest.
little
He's
bit
likely
pissed
gonna
about that.
flee, and we're not really in a capacity to pursue too well.
I got you. Give me just a second here. Hey, Ruth.
Yeah.
He's the one with the. This is the gentleman you were talking to me about.
Oh yeah, William Hunter. I was just
Okay.
speaking about you.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. So,
Do you want us to roll in, or do you want me to
I
wait
have
for the
mildly spoken to her about this, but I want to hear
Wait till
this from
Krista
your
gets
own
here at
words.
the end of the cul-de-sac, and then both of you come in together.
Yeah, again, as I said, I got the subpoena report from Brook Roof here.
Yeah.
And there was like it was stated in there in that report that for an incident like at the vineyard, apparently like a
Mhm.
month ago or so, I was arrested for, and in that report it was stated that I pled guilty to all charges, but I definitely didn't.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I'm a little bit well, no offense, like you guys were probably like building a case or something, because I
At the other side of
I
Marla.
would assume so.
Uh,
And
yeah, I mean, we so in the marshal's department, we're doing what we can to sort of
3523
collect all the
on
evidence
Marlowe.
needed to figure out what's going on.
Just stay at the end of the cul-de-sac. If you'll radio, there are 2 units at the end of the cul-de-sac.
well,
But-
again, if there's like false, evidence against me, or like something like someone saying I pled guilty when I didn't.
Yeah.
It's already a sign of fucking people, I don't know, being corrupt. Maybe the cop wanted to fuck me over. I don't know. Maybe you guys want to fuck me over.
Well, no,
and you guys
I mean, did
saying,
you read the
know,
entirety of the warrant?
Car is there?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. So sometimes mistakes are made, but that doesn't necessitate that the entirety of the probable cause goes bad, right?
Again, it's just like from my point of view, it looks a little bit corrupt,
If it's gonna be the ingot crystal, I'll,
Can I ask
I'll
you a
stay
question?
secondary 'cause I'm in
Yeah, what's up?
In an interceptor,
Like,
okay?
because I sometimes hear the word corrupt get thrown around. Inherently, like, is something corrupt? Like, isn't it sort of strange to label something like that as corrupt? Like, what is
Depends.
your definition of corruption?
If a cop like deliberately on purpose.
Oh no, Ruth. I'll be very clear. She came right to me, and I believe she did explain. So,
Yes, I looked directly into it. I
Yeah.
realized everybody but you had pled guilty, so it was a mistake in the warrant.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Okay.
I didn't know that because I was told also on the phone that I pled guilty and all that. So because I didn't. So
I got you.
Yeah, and after we spoke, I immediately looked into it
Right.
and went up through the channels. It was a mistake made.
sounds good.
Do you have an
Appreciate
ID by any chance so I can send you this?
it. Sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. Fantastic. So at this time, I'm going to advise you that you have an active martial warrant and we need to take you into custody. So
Right now.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Oh God, no! Please don't.
Suspect is fleeing. Currently off word, adjacent to the houses, he's fled. He's totaled and he's on foot.
This is a big one, dude. We're not going to play nice on this one. Leg is broken. He's running along. He's getting on radio right now. I'm after him.
East Tackleberry, the dirt road on the east.
FM.
Sir, don't do it.
God, God, please!
Hands behind your fucking back.
Hell no! Leave me alone, man!
This ain't worth it. This is going to make it worse.
I don't care!
Cars that come in from the from Marlow.
Alright, I need help, guys!
This isn't good for your friends.
Hands
Hands behind your fucking back. He's calling back up.
No, help me! Yeah, it's Vinewood Hills, Vinewood Hills. Oh God, I have a broken leg. Oh God.
Sir,
phone,
it's
broken
time to just
leg,
put your
exactly
hands
the
up and
It ain't worth it, sir. It ain't worth it. Do not get off the phone. Get off the phone now. Taser deploy. Hands behind your fucking back. 195. Let's get this guy onto high ground. This is high priority faceless related. This guy sucks on that blue popsicle. So,
he was actively calling for help.
sir, don't get your friends involved. They ain't gonna end well for you.
Alright. Alright.
All right.
On the western side, by the entrance towards the lake road.
Did you say back up to the property?
Yeah, back up to the property. We're gonna get you back out there. We'll get you some medical and whatnot, sir. Watch your head for the time being.
Gonna just have VMS 1012, please. Actually, there's none on duty. We're gonna have to get medical at some point.
Oh, did they go off duty?
Hop in with Ruth, Jenna.
All right, sir, at this time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you by the state if one is available. You understand your rights as they've been read to you today?
Sure.
As notated to you, there is an active martial warrant for your apprehension.
Alright,
That's good to know.
Yeah. I appreciate you making it easy on us, you know?
Well, I didn't fucking know you had a warrant. Also, man, I was just, going around.
You know, things are going to be a little bit different with some of these things, right? Certain choices in life, depending on the criminality level. You're not going to see these very easily. Yeah, I think he might get backup, and we could see potential little birds. So, all right. I'm going to pop you out here. We're going to get you medical. I'm just going to document your shit and kind of go from there.
All right.
I'm pulling him out of the vehicle. Here, we should assume someone might come through with lethals. Class 2s are going to be authorized on this. All right. All right, sir. I'm going to go through your pockets.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm going to be honest. We were planning our day going undercover, looking for your ass, you know, and then here you come, you know?
That sucks.
Well,
God.
hopefully not next time, you know what I mean?
Right.
All right. Mr. William Hunter,
Radio check.
do you have any planned meetings with Charlie today?
Who?
With Mayberger. Negative.
All right.
What do you
I'm
say?
going to be with any meetings with Charlie today.
We have one suspect in custody.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir.
We're gonna come out
I got you.
and try to get him.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be taking your knuckle dusters, and I'm going to be taking a wrench. This is only temporary. I will be giving those back afterwards.
Yeah, go on the dirt path just east of the Marshall Observatory.
Okay. I'm going to be taking the knife as well. You will be receiving these afterwards. There does not appear to be any blood on it.
this eastern entrance to the lower
Green
level.
Fold,
Were those your
can
moonshine
position someone on the
stills
dirt field
that you were
has
waiting for?
Overwatch, and then Riker will take your spot on the eastern dirt trail.
I'll probably make it easier on you if
He's a
you
marked unit.
are
He's
honest
better
now.
off position over there.
Yeah, 10-4.
I don't know what was
So,
the question.
Riker, when you get on Marlow, keep it
Were
east.
those your
When you pass-
moonshine stills you were waiting on?
Crystal.
We're going to be
Crystal
running it
Effect,
through the
go
lab
to the next
anyways,
dirt
so...
road to the east, just
What
make
moonshine? Moonshine stills? No, huh? No.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait, sorry, where did you want me to go?
All
Just
right.
north of you on the hill, there's a
Fantastic.
dirt path or anywhere
All
on
right.
that
Is he
hill
talking
where
to
you have
me?
Overwatch of the entire area.
Yes, I was talking to you.
10-4.
And I guess you keep an eye on.
I don't know anything about moonshine, man.
I gotcha. All right. Do you need medical at this time?
My leg fucking hurts.
All right. Fantastic. There's no EMS, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There is
We'll
not
have
yet.
to go to the
Okay, sir. We're going to go ahead and pack you up, and we're going to get you down to CMC, all right?
Hey,
Or east director.
All right. Watch your head.
Like a road that goes down to the lake.
He's ready to go.
We're loading him up now.
He needs CMC, and then we'll go from there. Ooh, let me take his mask off real quick.
We're gonna need one unit to document the ingot he was fleeing in as well.
Tackleberry, when you come into the cul-de-sac, when you come in at the
Take your
wide
mask
foot,
off.
Take a left. There's like a parking lot with a white picket fence. You broke through that fence. There's a flipped ingot there. If you could document the ingot.
Confirm.
Did we document the 60 vehicle?
He's doing it now.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Ruth,
Keep going.
make sure you got a apprehension report up for him. And
Yeah, I am going to promote the warrant to an incident.
make an apprehension one as well. So just like what took place to apprehend it, it'll be separate from the moonshine thing. So,
See it to your left, Tackleberry.
Yeah, I see it.
all right. All right, Mr. Hunter, you are good to go. I'm going to be taking this plastic gun off you temporarily. I'll give that back to you afterwards.
sure.
All right. Here we go. Loading you up. Okay. So, Mr. Hunter, you're the very first to have one of these served.
Some packages in the
great.
trunk of the vehicle.
Man, I'm kind of annoyed how unlucky I am, I guess, in this. Fuck.
Well, I mean, how was your experience 1 to 10?
Crystal, can you go ahead and clear some
You
right
know,
where
not
come
the
with that
best.
transport? Springfield, you
Would
got
would your rating have gone up with undercover? You don't know what's happening or whatnot. You know.
I would be kind of more interesting than I'm getting caught for I don't know what like this.
I think this was just very spur of the moment.
We were not expecting this. Like,
We
I'm
were
gonna be
not
honest.
prepared.
So
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, which it probably won't, we were picking up moonshine stills in that backyard, and then we drove out and saw you.
Yeah.
I don't have any what?
That's what we were doing. We were not in that area for anything having to do with
Yeah.
you.
We definitely were not tracking you for the past
great.
hour.
I see.
And if we would, I
yeah.
wouldn't give that information to you right now. I would lie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you know if Mr. White's around today? Hunter?
Question. I don't know. Is he?
It comes back to Brian Donovan and it's a 1060.
Hey, firm. Good shit. Is tampered with? Good
Packages
shit.
in the back, apparently.
I appreciate y'all coming down on such short notice. This is a pretty big apprehension here. Very unexpected. We didn't expect to bump into him, but we can have him processed
Sure,
up
we'll be
in
able to reach
BCSO.
this
It's
car.
got a. I like the
Hang on.
interrogation room up there.
Sure.
Ruth, are you good?
I will tell you this, Hunter. This is like a level 1 warrant, right? So
that a
it's
high
not going to
one or a
be
low one?
anything. It's lower. Yeah, it's on the lower
I
end.
see.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like level, I can't really talk. Level 5 is like, you know, Mr. Blue, Charlie, right?
Right.
But that's not to say that you couldn't get a level 2. It's just, you know, we're only just getting started. So you'll find this whole charge is going to be pretty light in the grand scheme of things. But you know, don't be doing what you've been doing. You know.
Oh, of course not. I'll totally rehabilitate, man.
What do you want the vehicle to be impounded for? Just
evidence of a crime.
got it.
Watch your head.
Grabbing a Ruth.
Oh, William.
We have these calling cards we're making. We'll save those for next time. You know.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna throw it in your pocket, but yeah, we're still getting them designed.
Doesn't look like there's any doctors, Brian.
Hey, I'll bring him to the front.
Seems clear.
You know, Hunter, I gotta say, I appreciate you not kicking your feet around.
Well, you know, I was debating. Hey, I'll be honest. If I would have had a gun, I would probably have shot your man.
That would have required you getting past like all the cops that were surrounding you. You know.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
3576 to MRPD for evidence, unless you know.
All right. Watch your head.
My leg hurts. Okay, what was it supposed to do? Oh God. Okay.
He's going through right now.
Hey, Brian, you free in like 30, or are you processing this guy for 2 hours?
It's gonna be a minute. Yeah, it's probably gonna be 2 hours. Is that you, Ivy?
Yeah, I just woke up.
All right, easy. All right, watch your head. Hey,
still
Ivy.
I'm still not good. I'm still not good.
Treated, Brian.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can look at his leg. He wasn't down.
Oh, you still being worked on?
Yep.
Well, they have local
Okay, no, I'm
doctors.
good.
You know what I mean?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Over there.
Ivy, could you let JJ know I'd like him down at the station if he doesn't mind?
Makes
So I
me
have a
think I
couple
talked to JJ.
Help!
Oh,
What if I'm a member of Chaos Legion? I'm breaking them out.
I don't think you're a member of Chaos Legion.
I love bikes, motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, he's coming out now. He's coming out now.
Ivy, this is a terrorism warrant.
Shit, that just makes it more exhilarating.
We call that a police lie. It's to scare people that might help you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Just that, right?
I could hear your heart drop for a second.
No. No.
Watch your head.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
Alright, we're gonna head up to the BCSO. Alright, will I get to break? Yeah, you're good to break. Okay, thank you. And four.
I'm coming up there just because I have one of those moonshine stills still.
Hey, Firm. We'll probably bring him into interrogation, ask him just some light questions.
William, I hope for your sake you haven't been sitting on that broken leg for a while.
Well,
I am working on
you know, I was just like
finalizing the
hanging out
warrant
up there, and I don't know
putting
who
in
the
the
fuck is
after
having.
action
Man, what is this? Why is having doing moonshine stills there?
Where do you want the evidence from the vehicle?
Brian, wait, Ruth is throwing up an arrest report for this, is it?
Yes, is that related more to the moonshine? Is that separate or is that the same?
No, that's separate to the moonshine. It's gonna have just tied to his possessions for this arrest.
Okay, yeah, then it's incident 20247.
Hey, firm.
It just happened to be a hilarious coincidence.
Did they say they put up a report for the
Even funnier,
stills?
Brian and I were actually speaking about
Amazing.
him
No, I
on
think
the
we
phone
have.
at the time.
Great vehicle tailing us. Darked out.
We have to put
It's
up
been
a
following us
report
since
for
the
the stills.
hospital.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that one.
Probably do one for the apprehension, one for the
try to
stills, and then the other one's going to be upgraded.
Be ready when we get up there. We are bringing him straight to Chaos Legion, sir.
Eagle is yielding to me, slowing down. I'm gonna try and give you a little bit of a distance.
Dude, what were the chances?
I'm not with the evidence, so I can 76 too.
Are you all on 68 yet?
Yeah.
10-4. I'm gonna drive past and go to East Joshua. It took 68.
Alrighty.
Let me start ferrying these.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
He's secure in BCSO.
Awesome.
I'm gonna refuel real quick.
Could you please remove his possessions off this person?
Is there anything I need to get back to him
Hey, Maeve.
before I do?
Yes, actually, that's a good call. Let me see. There we go. All right, I have handed back the knife, the wrench, as well as the knuckle dusters. I've taken the. Is this prescription oxy?
All right.
Am I good to seize?
Just 1 second. William, is it? Are these prescription?
The Oxy?
Yeah.
Not at the moment. Well,
Nope.
totally it is. Never mind.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Let me try seizing real quick. Let
To
me
be
see
fair,
if
I
it
had like
does
surgery, so like I kind of need it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it. Awesome.
Right,
Well,
I'll back
shit.
your possessions, Miss Star. You'll get them back either at the end or from your seat.
Right.
Awesome. Well, Mr. Hunter, I was planning to hang out with Ventura and Jenna over here, and we came across you. So,
Yeah, seems like it.
let's get you an interrogation, and we'll keep this nice and short. I don't want to keep you,
All right.
hyper, occupied and whatnot. Get you placed into cuffs here onto the table.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fantastic. Do you need any food or drink?
Actually, yes. Some
You do?
food would be good.
Okay, just hang tight. Do you have any food, drink, Ruth?
I actually do. I have food.
Easy. Can I get one
Brian, you
of
on
those?
radio?
Hey, firm.
Tackleberry's asking, and just for general things, do you want this to be like martial ears only, or do you want people to be allowed to observe?
Only detective signed off by Maeve. At least at this time, because it's going to venture into some touchy subjects.
Got it.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. No, you're good.
You want my statement for just documenting the car on the warrant report?
The apprehension.
Report, yeah.
A firm in the after capture.
A firm.
So there should be 7 total.
Hey Ventura, am I good to just dump these stills into the disposal locker?
Yeah. You have 2?
Do you have 2 of them?
What's the report for the apprehension?
20.
20247.
20247, yeah. It has on the bottom within the warrant an after capture report.
Oh. I feel like this should probably be split up, right? So there's the warrant and then the apprehension should be separated. Here, let me come chat with you. You want to split those because the warrant is like PC for the warrant, right? And then there's what occurred during its apprehension, which is, you know, resisting, possession of oxy, etc., etc. So, and maybe we just link in that after caption or like the
other report. The only thing
exactly.
is like sometimes we have like 4 reports for the same thing, and it's really hard to figure out what happened in the same thing.
While true, this is what the DOJ always wants that.
Oh, okay.
So like,
because this was part of the template that was in there set up this way, so that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I can change it.
Easy. There's a new report coming up for the apprehension. That's where the statements and photos for what just transpired should go into.
Hey, I'll move the stuff from the original report then.
Yep. You know, in a strange way, you know, this all started with us going up there because LSPD tried to claim that undocumented properties is trespassing. I genuinely believe that that department might be completely cooked.
I mean, they're just trying to find, especially Marshall related, they're just trying to like come after us, which I think is the worst choice they could ever make.
Yeah. I don't even think, do you think it's that? This is actually like documented stupidity. They're going to have to write these statements and reports.
I mean, you think they're going to actually write them in reports?
Well, I sure hope they do. I mean, we have to start contemplating whether they know what they're doing. Where did these people come from? I'm really curious. I mean, it could have been like cadets or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go through all this in. Dude, that went so smooth. Holy fuck. Resisting, evading, secondary oxy.
That was in kind of a pretty hidden spot, so good job on finding them.
Originally, I was looking for a place to just have like good, clean meetings that look pretty. And there's that one little like overhang on the other side of the lake, like the little utility building. It like stretches out over the water, so that way you can know there's nobody around you listening, and you can see it from there.
Am I missing anything? Resisting arrest, evading. I didn't want to do reckless because he went like 5 inches. Second degree oxy and joyriding. Actually, I'm not going to put resisting on there. I'll just go right for evading.
That sounds like anything. There wasn't anything in the car that needed charged for?
There were suspicious packages, but that was about it.
Possession of stolen property.
Which I'm guessing is with the oxy.
Wait, the stolen property? Sorry.
Possession of stolen property or stolen goods. Which one? No, yeah, possession of stolen goods.
Oh, what was Did he have stuff?
9 suspicious packages.
Nah,
No, 8.
bro.
Oh, sorry, 8.
Do we know much about
Still,
that
that's
sort of
hilarious.
package?
They're just
Can we
marked for
open it?
seizure.
Yeah, there was a
Can we-
point in time where these
No.
sort of packages had like sometimes would have like legal stuff, and then sometimes they would have like fentanyl in it. But
You know, anytime I've ever seen somebody have this shit, Brian,
Mhm.
you're like, it's actually once I watched Apple from who was Cyprus at the time stand in an alleyway, hold these and sell these to locals,
Mhm.
and then he immediately went to the bank and deposited $100,000 in his bank account.
Did he have cash on him?
oh my god,
Did William Hunter have cash on him? I don't know. Did he?
no, not that I saw.
But anytime we've ever seen anybody with these, you know, we never get any reports of anything happening because no locals care about it and no locals ever report any of it.
Oh, interesting.
So people can just do it freely.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, so that guy was really wrong place, wrong time?
Yeah, he got
Oh
really
my
unlucky.
gosh.
Yeah, that was the most unlucky time for him.
What happened?
Sorry, mate?
What happened?
We just unintentionally executed these new marshal warrants on William Hunter.
Oh.
Springfield found moonshine stills. She called in 311. 2 dumb fucks came up and said it was trespassing and they're not going to touch it. So, you know, some actual cops went up. We ran into William Hunter, served him the warrant. He ran like 2 inches and then got arrested. So he's in custody. This is over the
Poor guy had a broken leg.
over the 1010 situation.
I moved everything. I moved the evidence from the apprehension from the initial incident into the new one and added statement. I didn't need anything else from me.
There you go, Tackleberry.
No, hey,
I'm gonna go back.
appreciate you coming through. All right, I don't want to keep this guy waiting, so I'm gonna go crack right into it. Don't feel like you gotta wait on me. Feel free to join in on the listening in, and I'll give you guys a call afterwards. So, is it?
Is there any shift 2 FTOs coming on duty soon?
Sunday.
I was just trying to relax today, damn it.
Today I was gonna relax too. Worked out though.
Do you mind if I just listen while I do
Yes,
some paperwork?
absolutely, absolutely. The only ones cleared back here should be those that Maeve clears or a marshal, because there's gonna be sensitive things mentioned in this.
Okay.
Easy. Riker's good. If anyone comes in, just text and say pause or something along
You
those
got
lines.
it.
All right, awesome. Let me bring up the warrant.
I'm putting the charges in for it now. It was a report, so they weren't set up, except for they say they're there. So this is for Brandon's stabbing.
This escalated.
Huh? He got charged for that.
Yeah.
No, he got cut loose.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay.
He got charged for 1010, but cut loose for this one.
Okay. Easy. All right. This is good.
Like, you know how I know
All right. I'm going to sort of I'm gonna cook a little bit on this, and then
Do the
dive.
normal, I'll text if there's anything.
Yes, that's perfect.
Can I listen to it, or would you prefer I wait it
Absolutely.
outside?
Yeah, you two are good since you're pretty tapped in on this. We're gonna be
I just
talking
wanted
about
to
some
make sure.
sensitive stuff. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think as we do more of these, we are gonna. You guys are all cleared, so you'll have tags soon. For this stuff.
Thank you
I
very
have
much.
that all set
Absolutely.
up with the report too. We can talk about it.
Easy.
The tablet. Well, the MVP too. If you open the tablet.
Alrighty. Did you get the food by any chance?
Can you speak up a little bit?
Sorry about that. Did you get food?
I got. I was given some food. Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right.
Reminded me.
Thank you. Give me just a sec. I'm just loading something up. Bear with me just 1 minute.
Yeah, take your time.
Alrighty. It is 2:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, November 2nd, 2025. Going to be Director Brian Knight, San Andreas State Marshals, on my left.
Name's Brooke Ruth, San Andreas State Marshals, badge number 087-1174.
At this time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you by the state if one is available. Do you understand your rights as they've been read to you today?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So, I'll try to kind of keep this light. A couple days back, specifically, do you remember standing on an island with Mr. White, an individual in all black?
With Mr. White?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Frederick
anything
White.
about Mr. No, I don't know anything about him.
Have you heard of Frederick White before?
I heard the name.
Okay. Have you ever been in contact with him over the phone? Messages?
I don't know, like here and there, maybe. A long time in the city, man.
Yeah. Okay. So I see. Do you remember speaking to him anytime recently?
Anytime recently. Oh, man. The days are becoming such a blur. I'm not sure.
Mm. Give me a second as I pull this up. There is a island just off the coast of the quarry. You were present there on October 21st. Do you recall?
October 21st. An island.
It's the day you got on. It's the day you got on a boat. Drove for some period of time, got out on foot, and then you were shot down at the news center.
Oh, I see. Well, I did get shot, I guess.
Yes. So I was actually present and witnessed everything.
Really?
Yeah. I witnessed you, Mr. Frederick White, and an individual named Charlie standing in a circle with Mr. Brandon Valentino. You see, Mr. White is not as elusive as he may believe himself to be. I was actually following him for some time. Ran a couple red lights. I'd been meaning to speak to him. And next thing you know, I see the four of y'all in a bit of a circle, so I got curious.
Did you try calling him?
I've actually tried calling him a couple times, but I think things keep coming up. His schedule gets busy, and my schedule gets busy.
Okay.
And I got curious. I'm like, what are these guys doing standing on this island?
Mm.
And the next thing you know, instead of the four of you in a circle, you, Mr. White, and Charlie, the man in all black with the white skull mask, face Mr. Valentino. And then watch as he gets stabbed.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You begin to run over to Little Bird. Little Bird blows off. You get onto the black and red boat. For some reason, Mr. White tells you, get the fuck out. I wonder if it was your choice or his. And then Mr. White drives all the way down to the post-op docks, kind of by past the Russian docks, and right before the airport, leaves his boat there, and then jumps in the water. We weren't able to get him that day, but we got you.
Right. As far as I remember, that was not Mr. White, but all right.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got him in 4K. So you always have to watch your surroundings. Regardless, that day you got stabbed, and the reason I'm being rather forthcoming here is I'm not one to sort of like hide all my cards. I think that's rather boring. Makes these interrogations uninteresting, you know. I sit here, I got you on some things. You sit here, you say you don't know anything. So I'm hoping we get, we can share a little bit with each other. I just want to know why you watched him get stabbed. Like you personally.
Me personally. I'm curious, why were you there, Brian? Why were you at that island? Or viewing it, looking at it?
I watch everything.
You watch everything. That's a mighty coincidence that you were there for that moment.
Just like the coincidence of coming upon you today.
That's a good point. I don't know. Quite a coincidence, though.
Well, a lot of people like to talk.
I get that. Seems like
a lot of people like to talk. I've always wondered when I sat back and looked at I'm going to be rather transparent here. There has been a sheer lack of reports for some time over the incidents surrounding the Faceless.
And do you know what happens to people who talk?
Absolutely nothing. They're probably given warnings.
Yeah, of course. That what's happened, like if anyone from any gang as well talks to the cops.
I see. So you're saying he was yapping?
I don't know. Was he?
Well, I'm asking why you stared, and it sounds to me like you're saying this guy might be speaking outside of the circle, which is quite interesting.
I'm not saying that.
So why'd you watch him?
I
why'd you watch him get stabbed? Do you know what my theory is, if I'm going to be honest?
Go ahead.
What happens when an organization convinces individuals from various gangs to work together with the offer of something, be it guns, be it money, the semblance of power in a city that wants to be better than the next? You end up with ragtag teams. Chaos Legion, Besties, X3 POS, 3 POS, the old Cypress, etc. The list goes on. But when push comes to shove, every day you need to make a decision, or your loyalty relies. Where your loyalty lies, either with your crews or whether it's with these individuals. These individuals that, a day or two later you might be at war with, right?
Okay.
And you have to trust that the other person doesn't talk. I mean, look at what happened on October 10th. What was that? That would have been about like a week and a half prior to this island situation. You
might have to help refresh my memory for that one.
It was the day you were with JJ. Jamarius, JJ, Kineshira.
Hmm.
And he's driving around and watching over, and Centaur fucking shoot out just so they can, do the bidding of the of Mr. Blue. And then at the end of all of that, I imagine the reward was not fairly divided up. And I know it wasn't. And actually, to some degree, I'm convinced individually, you may not even know what the other person got.
What did they get?
I'm sure you'll find out in time.
Interesting.
So it brings me back to that original scene on the island with Brandon. Is that someone who shed blood with you for whatever cause it is? You allowed him to get stabbed, and you watched it happen. And I'm very curious if you ever wondered to yourself, what if I'm on the other side of that tomorrow? What if Mr. White ends up playing politics against me? Or the next guy, maybe JJ. Or the next day, maybe Mr. Ramos. Or Ray Romanoff. Or any other of the stooges that have made the foolish decision to sell their souls to an entity that cares very little about them. Because he could have died that day. You could be in his place tomorrow. Mr. Valentino.
I know that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid.
I believe that, genuinely. I can tell by your demeanor. You're not one of these random, cum stains off the street. There's a lot of them.
Interesting. So, I'm curious, Brian. What exactly are you trying to do?
My first priority is to convince you to actually turn your life around. I don't expect that you're going to move away from whatever criminal activities that you have been doing thus far. Whether it's like selling weed, making sure your people are selling weed, whether it's bank trucks, normal stuff, normal criminal activities, let's call it. But what I am hoping is at least getting through to you that working for this entity is not conducive for yourself, your friends and family, and quite frankly, your future. Because at the back of your mind, you should be asking yourself, what am I really doing this for? And is what they are offering, is it worth it? Because just as other crews have been spit out by them, who's to say you won't be next?
So what do you think is going to happen? Do you know, or at least I assume from the things you're saying that you know quite a bit about the faces and so on?
I think a lot of people do. I just think we've had a very irresponsible law enforcement agency that refused to look past what was in front of them and start to look at the direction things were beginning to go.
Probably. Yeah, the PD was kind of lackluster the past months.
It gets worse every day.
That's true. So you're trying to, I don't know, stop the faceless and all of that.
I don't think I'm going to ever fully stop them. But I can at least try to slow them down. And while you may have a record, and you know my job is to stop crime, I can at least look at the bigger picture and say that my life, my friends and family, just as much as yours, are at risk of whatever the fuck it is that they're planning. And it has nothing to do with guns. It has nothing to do with magazines. It has nothing to do with bullets or money or property or the sense of having power. At the end of the day, it's about whether or not we have our own personal freedoms, because those can be taken away. Just as the government can stop it, as can they. What is their intention? I'm sure they've alluded to you from time to time, but I doubt they tell you too much.
FACELESS's intentions. It's a good question. And I can assure you, it is a little bit difficult to talk about that. Not that I would even talk about that with you, no offense. Because, I don't know, from what I would know, you are trying to lock me up, maybe, I don't know, throw me in jail for like life, whatever. Put terrorism on me or enemy of the state, which I read on the newspaper about recently.
You're never going to get that.
All right.
I think I can promise you that. That legislation was written, and feel free to pass it on if you so choose. Enemy of the state is for state actors. Not even the fire starters fit that mold. They're for individuals like the Faceless, Arthur, Charlie, the Archivist. You know why I actually proposed that legislation?
I'm curious.
Because someone like you can turn around. I know that folks like yourself, as with many others, do things because they need to. I don't think they wake up one morning and say, I want to blow up the entire government. Maybe on an individualistic level, but I think at some level you probably, recognize that certain things and forces need to be in place. You don't want PD to disappear. You might hate on them from time to time. No,
Do not get me wrong. We are, Chaos Legion and I, we are a motorcycle club, outlaw 1% MC, all of that. We hate the government. We hate the police. But we love our freedom. And yes, you're making arguments and all that, but there's quite a bit of a complicated situation, you could say. And whatever you are trying to do with, getting answers out of me or anything like that, what do you think would happen if I would talk to you about this?
I actually don't expect you to say too much, because I know that if you did, it would be not just you burning, but probably your entire club. I think that you're very well aware that they have a grasp on you. But I do think that every day you have choices. And that when you get outside the walls of Bolingbrook, you can make choices that begin to at least distance yourself from that organization. They'll find someone else. I'm not saying go and fight back. I'm not saying put a fucking bullet in their head. Those things are suicide. Would never ask that of you. But if that call comes through, you may have other things going on.
Why are you so adamant of going against them? I'm curious, because literally, yes, they have a lot of power. They're influencing a lot of people. But why exactly? What is your reason? Being a good citizen? Being a good cop? Trying to help people? You can do that even without that. You don't, yes, we're hurting people. There's every criminal is hurting people. They're doing it on a larger scale, potentially. But what exactly is your reason to do that? I heard stuff about you in the past. Sanguine, all the other things. Quite a lot of rumors about you, Brian.
A lot of those rumors are true.
Then what brought you to change your ways, become a good person again, become a cop for justice.
Sanguine needed to happen. You know, the
Did
biggest mistake that we did in Sanguine was when my superior told me the people cannot know why we're going in. Sanguine happened again under my watch. You would have heard about the cannibalism, people getting kidnapped and eaten there. You would have heard about the bombs that were being transported over to be used on civilians. Multiple times a day, RPGs, bombs, etc., terrorizing each and every civilian with a clean record. Good people.
Right.
And sure, you
I
may
don't
have
know.
heard about the EMS with the bomb strapped on her.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
You know, the story Conan Clarkson made up.
Was it made up? I heard like that from quite a lot of people.
You know, me and Veronica actually get along pretty well, believe it or not. She's a war hero. You know why I actually accepted that rumor?
I'm curious.
Because I'm not afraid. Because I know what really happened. And if people need to make up stories to make themselves feel better, I'll say I did that shit. As for why I'm so interested in stopping the faceless, why wouldn't I? And I imagine you would be the same. But to some degree, I'm starting to wonder whether they've told you everything. Control chaos. If you think that's the end of their plan, it's not. I think some of these individuals that were in that circle, it might be time to start asking them some questions.
Controlling chaos. You think chaos can be controlled?
No.
You think that?
I think that's what they're pitching. Maybe it might be
I'm
time to
curious.
start getting Mr. White to start maybe a little conversation between you two. Ask him what happened a year ago.
A year ago? What do you say?
1 year ago.
What happened then?
I mean, I'm sure you can ask him. I know you two know each other pretty well.
So, what now?
I want to ask the question one more time.
Right.
Why did you watch him get stabbed? That's and I want to know that for personal reasons, right?
Right.
You're getting charged regardless for it, but I don't, you know, I like to understand why things occur, not just that they did. It just, I cannot fathom why you'd be okay with that.
Oh, I have quite a good reason to be okay with that. Quite a really good reason, actually. And Brandon. You know, I like the guy. I like the guy quite a lot. Actually. I had good talks with him in the past. But a lot of things are, I guess, a lot different than I thought. And I'm quite disappointed.
Let's talk about the day you were given sniper rifles.
The day we were giving sniper rifles?
You were given sniper rifles.
When was I given a sniper rifle?
I think I want to say the 20th.
What happened on that day?
Well, We had intel from our sources that we were going to get attacked.
Interesting.
You
Who
know
told you that? Your sources.
Well, you know, we have worked with sources that are much more powerful than we are. We don't have military equipment. We also have plenty of sources. Let me pull this up and talk some specifics. Ooh,
Which one are you looking for?
The one where we caught him, Frederick and Brandon, setting up the extract.
Mm.
It was the 21st. From the sound of all this, it sounds like, was Brandon punished? It was the same day this happened. Huh. Very, very, very interesting. You know, did you ever wonder to yourself, why were we thrown sniper rifles and put into a impossible position?
Can you repeat that?
Why were we given sniper rifles and put into a impossible situation? You know, when we arrested Brandon for this, I asked him this very same question. I said, how the fuck were you expecting to take on a private military and 12 members of law enforcement by yourself with a sniper rifle? And that dumb fuck over and over and over again refused to talk. And I stared him right in the fucking eyes and I said, the moment you would have even tried to pull that trigger, you would be dead. You know, in fact, I'm gonna tell you a little story. It was actually quite brilliant. I think in the hours leading up to that situation, which I know you're well aware of, like I said, you and Frederick were spotted about 2 hours prior to us even going to the hospital.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sure, go ahead.
You made it really a point to try to hide yourselves at these airports. And the beauty was, had you even had an opportunity to see the target you were aimed for, you would have spotted 2 separate vehicles and a few individuals looking just like the person you're probably given the description of. That mission was set up for a failure. And if you don't believe it, you should analyze it. Don't take my word for it. You'll find out how many units were present, what sort of resources we had, and then ask yourself, what the fuck would a sniper rifle have done?
Well, again, not saying that I was there because I wasn't, but the sniper rifle is good. Quite a efficient tool. One bullet and the person is fucking dead.
You'd have to find it first.
True.
One bullet, they're dead. If you could find the target. And where does that leave you? Where would that have left Mr. White? And where has it left Brandon? Right?
I don't know about Brandon. Like, what happened to Brandon? What exactly happened there, wherever he was?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said, what was it you said? That You caught him for something, right?
Caught him with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Set up on the fire station.
Which fire station?
Inside Fort Zancudo. Yeah. But I believe either you or White were at LSIA. I'd have to look at the report. And then the other up in Sandy Shores. Like I said, suicide mission.
Interesting.
I'm rather curious. I wonder if we threw you off at all when we sent one of our helicopters over to the wrong airports. Huh. That radio chatter must have been very interesting. But anyways, that's a story for another day. I can see where you're going at with this. It sounds like you allowed the Faceless to punish Brandon for a impossible mission. And funny enough, I had not actually come to that conclusion until just now. So when I had mentioned earlier that on the 21st, it was Brandon that got the blade, it very much could have been either of you. And I think that's something you really need to consider going forward. Obviously, I'm not going to stop you, but I think at the end of the day, you have to start asking the question, is it worth it? Especially when you're surrounded by rats. And
rats, as you said so lovely.
I
don't know. You know what happens to rats? They need to be exterminated, quite a nuisance, quite a pest, you could say.
Yeah. I think you'd be surprised.
I'm not saying you don't have good points. Don't get me wrong.
So why work for them? I mean, there's no denying it. You've been found at these scenes over and over again. It's just nobody's asked you why.
Can't really talk about that, can I?
Well, you can. I know you and Mr. White are a lot closer to the Faceless than some of the others, at least nowadays. Back in the day, it was Edgar de Castillo. The Faceless very much moved on from him. Then again, I'm sure they'll try to pull him back in again, and maybe Edgar will take the bait. Who knows? They certainly used Brandon for some time, but I guess they're done with him. At some point, they'll be done with Fred. At some point, they'll be done with you. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep on continuing trying to bring them down, slow them down.
I got that. Don't get me wrong.
But the difference is that at some point, you are going to be cut loose as well. Right?
I'm doing what is necessary. And with that, I have my own reasons.
Okay.
Reasons I won't tell you, of course.
Who's Dax Marshall to you?
Dax Marshall. Where does this name come from?
He jumps from like biker gang to biker gang. Dax Marshall.
Interesting.
I think he's in the Ravens. Well, I'm curious. Who is he to you?
I know the guy.
You've never heard of him before?
I heard the name and I saw the name on Lemon List, but that's pretty much it.
You've never had any interactions with Dax Marshall?
I might have. I don't remember.
Huh. Interesting. That's a bit surprising. Is it, and this is a genuine question, are the Ravens and y'all do not kind of share notes at all? Like, are you guys close, or is it completely severed?
Oh, we are not close. Definitely not. The Ravens can fuck off.
So you would never work with them? Have you ever questioned their relationships with the Faceless?
Their relationship with the Faceless? I don't know I don't know if they have a relationship with the Faceless. I don't really care.
You know that's a lie. And if you genuinely don't know, that's very curious. I mean, that bond with the Faceless started a very long time ago. And just because your biker gang split doesn't mean the relationship went away. And I think you're very well aware of that. But like I said, every individual is going to try to get ahead. And while you might be thinking that you're good with the Faceless today, it's until a rat pops out. And then politics come into play. Do you have any questions for us? And then I can go ahead and sort of read you out the warrant and get that all squared away.
All right. How's Brandon doing?
Well, that is a good question. Not very good, as he is about to be charged with about 6 months worth of crimes. So
good.
Yeah. And you can let the rest of, the Foot Clan or whatever, the Faceless's minions are called, that all those charges that they have not been pressed against them, we are going to start charging folks. We are pretty diligent.
Dealing with a whole different level of marshals here.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that.
With that being said, understand we're not here to unfairly push things that aren't justified. Actually, in fact, do you mind sending me an email real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. I've got a little sheet here. I call it my cinema sheet. What's your statute of limitation?
Good question.
I also call it my cinema rating. You don't know your statute?
Like 30 days, all right.
Understood. All right. Some people have much longer statutes. No way am I going to pressure you to change it. It's just we handle situations on a case-by-case basis, if that makes sense. So.
I'm trying to find your email, sir.
No worries. That's the only question I had.
Right.
So, All right. All right. Well, I've got no more questions here, unless you got any questions for us. Mr. Hunter.
No more questions for now.
Okay.
And I'm just quite curious about a few things, but don't worry.
I mean, you can ask those questions. Brandon's going to get railed, as is Mr. White, depending on circumstances. I would rather talk to White if I could, understand his mindset on things.
I'll have a conversation with him.
I don't know. Call him.
We have, like I said, it's just timing, scheduling.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and end the recording here at 2:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you there, Mr. Hunter. All right. Okay. All right. So today's charges are going to be as follows. It's going to be resisting arrest, evading, second-degree possession of oxy, that's for the 2 oxys, joyriding, which is going to be for, the stolen vehicle, forced break-in, 1060, and then finally the possession of stolen goods, which are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packages that you had on your person. And that's for today's charge. That's 49 months, $4,430 fine. You've been in interrogation, so I'm just going to call that 0 months. But a full fine on that. And then, Ruth, if you want to read him the charges for the stabbing incident.
For the stabbing of Brandon, you are getting 1 times attempted second-degree murder, 1 times attempted murder of a government employee, possession of a Class 2 firearm, second-degree possession of oxy, and 1 times resisting arrest. It's a total of 125 months, a $37,890 fine.
Yep.
All right. Not guilty.
All right. Easy. I'll charge him for this one if you want to do the other one.
Okay.
All right. There we go. All right. There's your bill for the apprehension.
There is your bill for the warrant. Do you want to do the time for the warrant?
No. We'll X the time since he's been in here.
Okay.
Yeah, that enemy of the state stuff is not intended for.
I see.
Yeah, it's that's why it's got a federal. You would need to be someone with a lot more power.
But I'd like to, make it known you are known to aid and abet enemy of the state. That is something you may see coming.
Which is significantly less shit for everyone unless we start charging everyone with terrorism and treason, which unless we want all faceless shit to sit on the docket for 5 months, I mean, that's everyone's choice. So,
Right.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
All
right.
Lovely talk.
Yeah, likewise. If you do see Mr. White or Mr. Valentino, let them know to give us a call.
I will have a talk with quite a few people. Don't worry.
All right. Oh, you're going to be sent up.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, for the warrant. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else before you go?
Stay safe out there. Can be
sure I'll
quite
see you soon.
difficult for wrong questions. Can be quite dangerous.
I'd be. You know what? Yeah, you're not wrong.
See you later.
Goodbye.
He's a lot more
Well,
forthcoming
I'm
than
concerned
I
that
expected.
since-
Me too.
That since if people keep up a stink about it, I want to have that there so it's,
But I think you're like prepping for like that event, but you're kind of like just like.
All right, Nate, for 1 second over here.
justifying
Mhm.
something that doesn't need to be justified.
So should I remove it?
So the theta reports, I wrote up sort of like that introductory for everybody.
Yeah, I'll read that up today.
Yeah, because then I'd like to get people the access so we can, get people
Yeah.
up to speed.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna.
it's in the theta. You'll see if you look in the theta.
I want to do that
Kinda just-
plus like a bring him down to the observatory, give a powwow. It's
Yep.
very that reassures me and I think us that we're all on the same page, especially the ability to ask questions. Because I think in past when we start up units, it's like, oh, there you go. If the expectations aren't set like very well, then roping people back is very difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so in this, I did include anyone who is cleared for Theta Intelligence will be tagged in the report. So there will be
Okay.
officers involved. Everybody will be able to see who's cleared to even talk about this.
Okay.
And it also, like, any report containing faceless operations should fall in the category access is need to know. It shouldn't be referenced in or be a reference for any report. And again, just it should only be discussed with Theta cleared people.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
And then, yeah, we can track who has the tag based on, like, the officers involved. So we know as soon as we give it to them, they get added. And if we need to remove it, it gets removed out of this report.
So what I found interesting is, in no uncertain words, he thinks Brandon's a snitch. And I don't think he fully realizes that they were set up.
No, I don't think he knows.
Am I wrong to think that? There is no conceivable way, because the thing is, the intelligence we received, there is no way any of them, it was Russian roulette between the three of them.
Yeah, it was like a one-person mission. It was never going to succeed for anyone.
Okay, hypothetical. He was set up to quell, to scare people into not talking. Like a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, it could be.
It was very, to me, rather evident where how he was framing those questions, because he already believes in his heart of hearts that Brandon is the reason for all this, when we know it's not really true. Brandon had, I'm gonna be real with you, he's provided zero value.
Yeah, he hasn't given us anything. I don't understand. Like, my mind just boggles on how all of that operation went down.
No, I feel like there was a larger intent that we don't fully understand yet. Like, imagine this.
They must be playing some game, because it's been back to back of that happening, where we did that transport, nothing happened. Then, I don't know, even our transport of the jammers wasn't contested. It's just all really suspicious.
Well, no, they documented it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not to say they won't do something. But I mean, with this specific thing, do you remember it's almost like he needed to be positioned to show his worth. And I believe like, think about it this way. Like, it happens in PD as well. People make themselves out to look like they're better than they are or whatever. Like, you know, you get a sacrificial lamb, like Carmine Costello. Like, you know, you dap him, you suspend him just to show that you mean business, when in reality, it's just all a show. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's showing, like, acting like there's accountability, but there isn't. Right? You know, dap Carmine, but then let someone else do some dumb shit, right?
Right.
I wonder if he's a sacrificial lamb with the intention of showing everybody that, look, you know, snitches get stitches, right? Look, he's a snitch. He's a snitch. They, you know, set him up. It not only scares everyone, but it also gives them a semblance that, like, you know, there isn't a snitch problem.
Right.
I don't know. Anyways, that was good. That was fucking really good. Make sure to save the ticks, by the way. I know that I hate that aspect. I think we should get Brandon's. So Brandon, we should set up. We'll try to talk to White. I don't necessarily think we want to serve White until we find out what his statute is. You know, give him the proper cinema rating.
Oh, that's so different. Wait, that's so
all right.
different. mint. It's like a super washed out mint. Well, actually, I would see it different too.
I don't think you see blue, Maeve. I don't think you see blue.
Bro,
No, and sorry to be the
what were the chances, chat?
but you're colorblind.
What were the fucking chances?
All right, ready to go out there?
Yeah. All right, Ruth, I'm going to go jump in the vehicle with those guys. If you need me, let me know. I'm going to catch up on these reports. I'm going to start looking at, ClickUp and everything and get that sorted. All right.
Perfect.
Hey, good work, Springfield. Holy fuck. That was, it's why we got to go to every
Look what you
fucking
being
call.
illegal did.
Yeah.
I'm illegal.
Oh, my God. How dare you trespass on local property?
I can't lock this door. There's a couple doors in this building lately I've been struggling with.
Isn't this the second time PD did some shit that would have fucked us?
I couldn't see the lock.
Oh goodness.
Sure you don't want to sit in the front, Jenna? Because I'm going to be on the MDT in case
That doesn't
someone
bother,
hops out.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay. These marshal warrants, we got clearance for it. We're looking for more stuff. But, I want